everyone, this is Kathy from Divine Debut. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. I do appreciate each and every one of you. I'd like to just give a couple of messages before I go on to the readings. First of all, happy birthday to Gemini. The sun is in Gemini, and all the best to all of you beautiful Gemini people out there. Also, I'd like to say that I'm going to be using for this reading the Greer tarot deck, which is a beautiful deck, and I've been shuffling and the Wheel of Fortune is at the bottom. Yes, major shifts, astrologically speaking, there are major shifts happening right now as we speak. Today's actually the 5th of June, and again running late. I'd like to thank all of you for your beautiful comments in relation to the health of my dad. The news is pretty good, so we are relieved for a little while. Things are looking up. Thank you all for your support and all that you do. Now, Vera Sibilla by Masenghini, okay, as usual, and I'm also going to be taking 1 or 2 cards depending on the situation. All right, Doreen Virtues, Romance Angels, which a lot of people love, so I'm going to be using those as well for a special message in love. Of course, this is a love reading. That's what I usually do. Now, if something else comes to mind, I will tell you about that as well, but I'm concentrating on love for June 2017, okay, for all my beautiful people out there. Now, astrologically speaking, just a quick a little bit of information just so we know roughly the energies that are playing out at this time. Jupiter is going to be going direct, and Jupiter is in Libra in about 4 days on the 9th of June. Thank goodness for that. So Jupiter is powering up very soon, so it's going to be showering us with blessings. That's what Jupiter does, which is wonderful. Okay, and Jupiter is going to be in Libra up until October. So, dear Librans, take advantage of that. Obviously, you have to, because Jupiter is the planet of abundance and luck and expansion. Now, Mercury is moving into Gemini in a couple of days on the 7th of June, and Gemini is its home sign. So, Mercury is going to be flying through Gemini. It's going to be there for a couple of weeks, I think. And of course, Mercury is all about communication and communication, movement, literal movement, that is, okay. And Mercury is the mind, okay. And Gemini is all about the mind. They're very intellectual, okay. They are ruled by the mind. So it's in its home sign in Gemini, and that's going to bring the blessings, of course, to Virgo as well, because Virgo is ruled by Mercury. So Mars is Mars has just moved into Cancer. It would have been yesterday, and it's not so strong in Cancer. It does not like being there, so there might be a little bit of aggression with things. Mars wants to charge forward, but in Cancer it's not in its comfortable position. So do take care with that. Know that Mars is trying to fly forward, but in Cancer it's just a little bit, I shouldn't say stagnant, because Mars is always moving forward. It's just having trouble. Okay, so Neptune, which is great, is going to go retrograde, and that's on the 16th of June, Neptune being in Pisces. Now, Neptune going retrograde is a bit of a blessing, because clarity will be coming to everyone. The veil will be coming off, and we'll be able to see through. The rose-colored glasses are coming off. So if anyone has been waiting on information, okay, Neptune is the higher mind. It's the higher octave, okay, of Mercury. There is going to be more clarity for us, which is wonderful. It really is. So looking forward to that. Now, Venus is moving into Taurus in a couple of days, and Venus is in its home in Taurus. So lucky Taurians, you know, Venus is all about love and money, things that are very precious to us, things that are of value to us. And that's what Taurus is all about. It's all about value, all about the five senses. Okay. And obviously Scorpio being the opposite sign to Taurus, they should be blessed as well as the collective. I mean, Venus being in Taurus is going to be very advantageous, very positive for all the signs. Now, a couple of days ago, we had Venus conjunct Uranus. So I've been telling my clients that they should be expecting some sort of a surprise. Now, Venus is good, okay? Venus is, as I said, love and prosperity in financial matters, right? So Uranus is all about things happening out of the blue. It's sudden things happening. So I would say that it is positive. That's what the astrologers tell us. And if it hasn't culminated in your life yet, it should be, okay? Not everyone is born on the same day, so things are going to pan out differently for different people. So I'm still waiting on that. I want to see what blessings are coming my way. So good luck to all of you again with that transit. Now, Saturn is retrograde until August 25th. Saturn is in Sagittarius. Okay, now it's Saturn is the difficult planet. Okay, it's the teacher, the person who is in charge. Usually Saturn guides us, even though the planet has a very stern sort of an energy. With it being retrograde, it's just giving us a bit of leeway, a bit of space to do what we're wanting to do, right? For everyone, it's going to be in different matters because it's going to be a different house for each and every one of you, for all the signs. And it being retrograde is, I would say, a bit of a blessing. And that's going to be taking place until August 25th. Now, Saturn is also going to be changing signs in December. So for my dear Sagittarians, I know you've been put through the ringer. It's been difficult for you, so just patience until about December. All right, I think they're the main things that I had to speak of in relation to astrology. That's just giving us a bit of an idea of what's happening up in the sky. Very, very positive energies with, you know, the nodes which have changed from Virgo. North node moved from Virgo to Leo, and the South node moved from Pisces to Aquarius. So that was a major shift. We're still going through shifts, quite strong shifts, because we've got Mercury and Mars changing signs at the same, roughly about at the same time. So that's a big deal. And Mercury and Mars, yes. Okay, so as I said, Mars moved into Cancer yesterday. Mercury is moving in a couple of days into Gemini. And Venus is moving into Taurus tomorrow. So that's actually 3 planets. And they're our personal planets, right? Mercury, Mars, and Venus. Okay, they're the closest planets to the sun. So very, very interesting. I'd also like to thank you all, before I go on to the readings, thank you all for your likes, shares, and your subscriptions. And for those of you who have bought readings off me, and for those of you who keep coming back to me, thank you so much for your trust. You are very appreciated, very much indeed. And I also tell my clients, you know, I'm always wanting to know what's happening after you've had your reading done. I do like to keep in touch with my clients. If they like, they can let me know what's happening, how things are panning out. It's, you know, very interesting to me, because it gives me a sense of purpose when I hear that my reading has been true and that I'm on the right track, okay, and that my intuition is on track. Yeah. Now for a private reading, the link is going to be in the description box below. For any questions, feel free to message me at divinedebut11@gmail.com, and all this information is going to be in the description box below, as well as the tarot and the oracle decks that I'm using, okay? Thank you all so much. Thank you also for your patience. Let's go on to your readings. Hello Capricorn, how is everyone? This is Kathy from Divine Debut. Here is your June 2017 love reading. Today's actually the 7th. I didn't do any readings yesterday, I'm sorry. Tried to catch up with the rest of the readings yesterday, but it was just impossible. So today being the 7th of June 2017, I'm just asking the cards. I'm asking Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel and Mother Universe, what is happening with my dear Capricorns? What's happening in their love life? What is going on? It is so cold today in Sydney. It's freezing. And we've got a lot of rain and thunder and lightning, which is to be expected. Jupiter is moving direct in a couple of days, not even 2 days. And we have to rejoice because that is very important. Jupiter, the lucky planet, okay, which brings abundance, happiness, luck, a lot of luck. Dear universe, what is happening with Capricorn and their love life for June 2017? Please show me. Okay, okay. That is it for Capricorn. Capricorn. Okay, we've got the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Well, Capricorn, the Five of Swords is in the now position. Okay, you guys dealing with air signs. Could be. Your challenge card is the Hierophant. Knight of Swords is at the base of your reading. This is the root issue. In the near past, we've got the Three of Wands. Crowning your reading is the Eight of Swords. In the near future, we've got the Six of Wands. Six of Rods in the Greer Tarot. Okay, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, and this is the card of Jupiter. This is in the advice position and how people see you. Now, in the environment position, we've got the King of Swords. This is what is external to you. Let me move the cards up just a bit. In your hopes and fears, we've got the Three of Cups. And the outcome card is the Hermit. This is the card of Virgo. And two cards to clarify. We've got the King of Rods, which is the King of Wands. And then we've got the King of Cups. We've got three kings. What is happening, dear Capricorn? And at the bottom, we've got the Queen of Swords. Let's see what's beneath the Queen of Swords. We've got the Ace of Rods. And then we've got another queen, the Queen of Pentacles. This is you, obviously. This is the card of Capricorn. Many times the tarot readers say that this is the card of Capricorn. Even though it could be any other sign, right? It could be a Virgo or a Taurus as well. But my intuition is telling me this is your energy because you are all about Pentacles, being an earth sign. Okay, which is a beautiful energy. I absolutely love the Queen of Pentacles in this deck, in the Morgan Greer deck. It's just beautiful. She's just so, what's the word that I'm looking for? She's just so elegant. She's full of beauty. Absolutely beautiful card. Very, it's just perfect. There's perfection here. Okay, she's the mother of earth. The minor arcana, mother of earth. The major arcana is the Empress. Okay, so you are showing up here, and you are beneath the Ace of Wands. Now, my dear Capricorns, I know you guys are very hard workers. There is a lot of stability where Capricorns are involved, that's for sure. A lot of stability, hard work, steadfastness. You're very grounded. You're like the goat that climbs the mountain, okay? You remind me so much of, you know, in the Sibillas, the militare, the soldier, the one who's got a mountain ahead of him and he's got to climb it. He's got the capability, and that's you guys, okay? You are the goat. Whatever you put your mind to, and again, this is your energy here. Whatever you put your mind to, you will begin it, okay? We've got the Ace of Wands here. So you are very strong in your belief. Look at the Queen of Swords, the way she's holding that sword. Very, very strong energy. Now, you are earth, okay? Even though you are showing up here as well as the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is an air sign, yes. But I'm saying that, and I did say with the first card down with the Five of Swords, that I believe that you are dealing with an air sign, most of you, okay? Because we've got the King of Swords in the environment position. Now, when we've got a king and a queen of the same suit, it says that they are a couple, okay? So, as you can see, the king is facing the queen, but the queen is facing forward, which says to me that you have decided to cut through this relationship with an air sign. That's what my feeling is. And they're still into you. He's looking at her. Doesn't matter who's the king and who's the queen. But, you know, I believe that this person here, whoever is taking on this energy, and I believe that it is you guys. I believe that the king is your partner because he's in the environment position. He's still looking at trying to, you know, come towards you, trying to cut through whatever problem there's been between the two of you. But I see you facing forward. You are looking elsewhere. Okay, that's a very strong indication, which says to me that you are cutting through the difficult energy. Obviously, we've got the Five of Swords, which is in the now position. And the fives are all about conflicts. Okay, the Five of Swords is very difficult energy. Okay, this person has been in a battle with two more people. There's two more people here. Okay, it doesn't really show us who's the winner, who's winning, because this guy's wearing a cape. He's got a hood. Okay, so we don't know who this is. More than likely, this is you. And you are overcoming these two other people. Okay, so you're cutting through with the swords. Okay, and the fact that he's holding three swords and there's two swords on the ground, which say to me that that relationship is gone. It's going out, finishing up, okay? Now, some of you, this has been a union which has been blessed by the church, okay? Or just a long-standing union, okay? Relationship. For some of you, because this is the Hierophant is the card of Taurus, for some of you, we could be speaking about a Taurus, but my feeling is that for most of you, it's going to be an air sign. Now, air sign being Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, okay? For those few of you that are dealing with a Taurus, okay, this is the challenge card, okay? The card of the Hierophant is your challenge. So your challenge is to come through, okay? Whatever battles have been fought, your challenge is to come through. Keep the faith, hold your head up high and move forward, okay? Now we've got 2 keys beneath here with the Hierophant. These 2 keys are quite prominent for me. And my idea, just off the bat, because we've got 2 kings here as well. And none of these kings are earth, okay? So my intuition is telling me now, for some of you, you know, this King of Swords could be these 2 characters here, the King of Cups and the King of Wands. For some of you, you may be dealing, as I said, with an air sign who could have the qualities of this fire sign. But I believe that this water sign is someone else, okay? Now, for some of you, out goes the King of Swords. The air sign is coming out, moving away from your life. And there's a choice between a water sign and a fire sign. Now, for a few of you, these 2 signs here could be the same person as well. Okay, for everyone it's going to be different. So they could have water and fire in their natal chart. But more importantly, the King of Swords is showing up as an air sign, which says that he's more cold, more distant. They're the traits that he is taking on, okay? Now, he could have his other side could be fire as well. So he's, you know, changing tact that could be the case, because these 2 cards are at the outcome position, right? So maybe he's becoming more aggressive, more fiery. He's taking on the traits of the King of Wands, okay? And he could be an entrepreneur, because the King of Wands is usually an entrepreneur, business owner. But then again, we've got this water sign, which is much more emotional. He wears his heart on his sleeve. He's much more balanced and more just down to earth, more romantic, okay? More soft, a softer sort of an energy. Now, we've got 3 kings. When we've got 3 kings in a reading, that means protection. You are protected. Just remember that, dear Capricorn. Now, in the far past, we've got the Knight of Swords, and this is the same energy. Okay, now the Knight of Swords is a very, very strong energy. Could be a brutal energy, could be, you know, someone who speaks very quickly, they act very quickly, they don't think before they speak, they're very intellectual, but they throw their, you know, they just use words to cut through people's feelings, to spite people, you know, they're very, very brutal sort of energy. And that's why I think that this is a long-term relationship for most of you. Okay, this is someone who's been in your life for a while. Now, in the near past, we've got the 3 of Wands. Okay, the 3 of Wands is someone who has who has put in emotion, hard work, okay, for what they're trying to accomplish. The Three of Wands is a card that is, you're at a point of manifestations. So what you have, your ships that have been sent out, you are waiting for them to come back. So you've put in the hard work and you're at the point where you're waiting and hoping for the outcome, for some sort of expansion, some payback, okay? Now, if you look at this card, there is one wand. The two wands are in front of this person, and there's one wand which is left behind. So having two wands in front of him reminds me of the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands for me is like a new door opening. It's a new pathway. Many readers will say that this is a choice. That's the case as well. But I also believe that it's a new doorway, which is there for you. Okay, and you are looking through that door. Okay, crowning your reading is the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords is, the mental prison card. You can't see the forest for the trees. You can't see your path forward. Lack of information. This woman is blindfolded. But all these thoughts are up in your head. Really, you can take a step forward. Okay? It's all up in your head. It's the way you feel. It's your perception. So you have a perception which is tricking you at the moment. These are not the thoughts that should be going through your head. You have to change your perspective, okay, to find your balance. It's an Eight of Swords. Eights are usually the number of balance in the tarot. And this card, if you're not careful with this card, the next card is the Nine of Swords. Don't let yourself fall into that trap. It's like a trap, okay, but it's all up in your head. So, wow. Near future position is the Six of Wands. This is the card of celebration, the card of victory. Okay, you've got the energy, you've got the forcefulness, you've got the strength, you've got the power to move forward. Okay, you've got everything in your hands. Okay, you are applauded by the people that know you, the people that are around you. They know that you've got the capability, you've got the fight within you, being a Capricorn, and that's an understatement. Yes, it's not easy, but six is a card of victory. It's a card of success, okay? So, I will be pulling some more cards, and I'm going to have a look at this Knight of Swords, obviously, and the King of Swords, because I believe that it's the same person. I don't think that this is an energy. I think that this is the actual person who has matured into the King. He's gone from the Knight to the King, okay? And if you look at this stage here, you're still there. Look at both these men, okay? This person has had to evolve. He is more experienced now, but his energy has not changed, okay? And that's why you are looking forward. You are looking ahead, which is good to see, because no one deserves being treated like that. Now, the Wheel of Fortune, it's a number 10, okay? It's a number 10, which says completion. It is time for the wheel to turn. And again, this is Jupiter, okay? Now, Jupiter is in your 9th house, which is all about foreigners, okay? It's all about higher learning, the higher mind, philosophy, overseas, because you're dealing with foreigners, foreign countries, foreign cultures. So the wheel is turning. The wheel is turning in your favor, and because whatever we manifest in the ninth house, which is for you, it's the house of Libra. That's where Jupiter is. You are hoping to find your balance. Okay, you've got Jupiter in your ninth house, right? And whatever we manifest in the ninth house will be showing up in our 10th house as well, because 10th house is the house of career. Okay, so Jupiter is going to be moving actually into your career house after October, if I'm not wrong. Okay, because I'm not an astrologer, I just, love astrology. So the wheel is turning in your favor. We'll be pulling one more card for you there to see what's going on with that. Now, as I said, the King of Swords, he is looking towards the past. Okay, he's looking towards the past, and I have a feeling that he's moving out, as I said before. Many times this could be a solicitor as well. Just thought I'd, tell you that as well, because it's the environment position. Okay, so that's another thing you have to know. Now, in your hopes and fears, we've got the Three of Cups, and that is the card of celebration. Celebration, going out, getting together with family and friends. But I think that this is a hope that you're going to be celebrating probably, getting out of mischief, getting out of trouble. You're probably hoping to have family and friends be with you, your support system. That's what it's all about here. Okay, so some of you may be involved with two other people that are very close friends of yours, or these could be your siblings, people that are there for you. And do not worry, because obviously the card being there says that you are not alone. Okay. Yeah, the outcome card is the Hermit, and the Hermit is the card of Virgo. So you are going within, looking deep, okay, looking into your intuition. Okay, the Hermit is a very spiritual card, as is the Hierophant. So the universe is telling you to look within. If you can meditate, for a lot of you, that would be a really good idea. You will find the answers. The Hermit is a major arcana card, as is the Hierophant. Okay, very strong cards of intuition. And also beneath the Queen of Pentacles here, we've also got the High Priestess. Okay, so that is again very, very strong intuition. Okay, deep down, you've got the knowledge. You do. If you can go within and seek the answers, you will be enlightened. Okay, this is strength. Okay, the Hermit is number 10. The Hermit is number 9, and number 10 is the Wheel of Fortune. So you're only a step before this position here. And 9s are almost completion. You're almost there. Okay, so you're close to finding your answers, the answers that you've been looking for. And it looks as though you will probably have to do some research as well. I think that, I just, looking at the Hermit here, this is all about research and looking, and maybe even doing a bit of detective work. If there is any reason for you to do that, do so. Okay, so we've got the King of Rods, the King of Wands, and the King of Cups, and they are back to back. Okay, and as I said, for many of you, we've got two different signs here. We've got the fire sign, which could be Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Now, I don't have any other cards for Leo, and I don't have the card of Sagittarius either. So I can't really say exactly which fire sign this would be, but it is a fire sign. And here we've got a water sign, and the water sign could be Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. Usually the King of Cups to me denotes Cancer more than likely, right? And then we've also got Mars, Mars, which is the ruler of Scorpio and of Aries. So we could have Aries here, and we could have Scorpio, and Mars is in Cancer. So, you know, I'll leave that up to you. You can try and work that out for yourself. As I said, for everyone it's going to be different, right? So we've got these three cards. Okay, this is the outcome card, and then we've got these two people back to back. All right, and the Hermit is actually facing the fire sign. So maybe you are looking for answers in relation to this fire sign. Okay. For some of you, one of these characters, either the water sign or the fire sign, could be, and I don't think it's the fire sign, I would say more than likely it would be the water sign, could be someone who is in your family, could be a brother, could be a best mate, someone who is there for you, someone who is very loving, nurturing energy, okay? Because the Hermit is facing the King of Rods, and that's where he's looking for answers from, okay? Now for you singles, I really do think that you do have a choice, okay? Some of you are dealing with a fire sign, others of you are dealing with a water sign. And maybe this is someone who you were dealing with in the past. Maybe this is someone who is around you. This could be a friend, because this is the environment position, okay, for you singles. But I'm going to pull some more cards right now, because there are 3 kings, and it's not easy, okay? I'm going to have to pull a card on all the kings, because I've given you too much information and some of you may get mixed up. So let me look at the King of Swords first, and why I said that the King of Swords is your partner. Now, if it's not an air sign, he's just showing the air qualities. As I said before, because we've got the Queen of Swords here, okay, the King and the Queen of Swords, that's why I'm saying that this is your partner. Oh, yeah, I was going to look at the King of Swords, and we've got Judgment, okay? So there is going to be a judgment call from the universe in regards to this King of Swords. So whatever has died, okay, whatever is dying away, there is going to be a rebirth, okay? And this could be just a literal judgment. This King of Swords, as I said, this could even be a solicitor who is making a judgment, okay? Let me take another card next to the Judgment. Now, Judgment card is Pluto, and Pluto is in your sign. So Pluto is working very hard on your behalf, dear Capricorn. Okay, one more card. Let's see what else we see here. Okay, we've got the Emperor. Whoa, what is this? Okay. Right. Now we've got 3 kings and an emperor. Now the emperor is someone who is quite cold usually. Again, we've got the King of Swords, who is quite aloof. Okay, now the emperor is someone who is, you know, he's a VIP. He's the man in charge. But he, as you could see, he's a very mature man. He's been through a lot. And he is the ruler, and he can be very cold because it is necessary for him to be able to make a ruling, okay, to rule his kingdom, okay, but he's the number 4 of the major arcana cards. Number 4 is in relation to our home, our stability, and 4, the Emperor is 4, and this is an Aries. This could be an Aries. Okay, so for those of you For those of you, I said before that this could be an Aries because, what was I saying? Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but I didn't have any cards I didn't have the Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Now we've got Aries. So that could be the case for some of you. And also, yes, I did mention this before. I said that Mars is in Cancer, and Mars is the ruler of Aries, remember? Yes. So for a lot of you, this fire sign here that you are looking for information about or doing detective work about, this is an Aries. So this person is coming to judgment, okay? I'm going to take a card on the King of Rods, and I will look at this position here with the Sibillas as well. You can see the cards. Let me see what this King of Rods shows me. Very interesting reading. I just dropped a card. Actually, there's two cards. Okay. All right. So, check this out. We've got the Four of Wands. Those of you that were in a long-term relationship or marriage. With this King of Rods, who is an Aries for most of you. Aries or air sign, as I said before, because he's showing up as an air sign. He may not be. It's just showing the energy of him, okay? So air sign or Aries, you are moving away. The Six of Swords is moving away to calmer waters. And you are moving towards the King of Cups, okay? Which could be a Cancer, as I said before, Cancer or Scorpio. I don't think it's a Pisces, okay? And if you check this card out here, it's usually the celebration card where there's people here that are celebrating. There is no one there. This house is empty here. Someone has moved out or is moving out, okay? I just got the jitters. I got the goosebumps. Let me look at this King of Cups. 10 of Cups. Yeah. I don't think I need to look at another card here. This is what you're looking for, okay? So for you singles, for the singles, water sign, Scorpio, and the moon is in Scorpio as I'm doing your reading. The Queen of Rods just opened up, even though I really didn't, I didn't say which card I was going to look at. Okay, this could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. Queen of Rods usually reminds me of a Leo. Now, I don't know what that means to you guys. I know what it means. Because we've got the, because we had the King of Rods here, okay? And again, that Queen was looking forward. This King is looking to the side. Again, she's looking forward. So you are taking on the energies of a fire sign. You are taking on the energies and getting out of this relationship. There is no more passion here. The passion is gone. There's only cold feelings to this partner that you are getting away from. Let me look at here, this Knight of Swords. Sorry about the sounds. My phone is going crazy with messages. One card for the Knight of Swords, please. One card. Yeah, deception. There you go. Seven of Swords. There is deception. There was deception here. Okay. This is the card of stealth. Now, either you've had to take care of business on your own, trying to get away from this air sign if that's the case, and if it's not, as I said, it could be an Aries. or this person was the one that was causing the deception. Okay, I'm going to take a card on the Six of Rods, which is the near future position. One card, please, universe. One card. Okay, Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles says that there has been, these two people are feeling left out in the cold. There is no support there. They have a feeling of being left out in the cold, the two people. So this is showing that, yes, there's been hardship, okay? There's been hardship, but behind them there is a church, which says that there are blessings there. It's like the blessings in disguise. Number fives to me are external influences coming in, and also still, you know, hardship still here. Just because we are victorious here, it doesn't mean that we have everything that we need, okay? We still need loving and nurturing, but there is someone there. There is someone there for support. Let me take one more card. Just one more after the Five of Pentacles. Just a bit more information. There's the card. Okay, strength. Okay, strength. And I did say before strength. I believe that some of you have got a Leo that is there to support you. For some few of you, this is the water sign that is there to help you out, okay? But Leo is very strongly indicated here, okay? So you're going to need patience and will, but you do have the strength. You do, okay? I want to take one card on this Wheel of Fortune. And then I will go on to the Sibillas. One card for the Wheel of Fortune, please. Okay, we've got the Page of Cups. Okay, this is a water sign. This is an offer of love coming out of the blue unexpectedly. This is a very youthful energy, and this just could be a message as well. So, okay, this is a very new sort of an energy. This is a page, right? So, this is what Jupiter is bringing you. It's good to see. Very good. Now, I'm going to take Sibillas. I want to look at this Emperor and the Judgment and the King of Swords. I don't know why I've got the feeling that this King of Rods at the top of your reading there, he's looking straight at those swords. I don't know if he's done something illegal and people are investigating him and he may be facing prison. I'm looking at the Emperor, the Judgment card, and the King of Swords. So the King of Swords in the environment position could be legal proceedings. Okay, the Emperor. Okay, Belvedere, which is waiting for something to come in. Sometimes this is being on the lookout, not trusting, in other words. Pensiero, putting a lot of thought. This is like the Hermit card, and this could be a solicitor. And then we've got the Donna Maritata, which is usually this could be the other person's partner, okay? This is a loving, nurturing energy, a motherly sort of an energy. Okay, so this is you. This is you, you guys, because remember before how I said you are the Queen of Pentacles and she's the Mother of Earth, and that she is the minor arcana of the Empress. Well, I see the Donna Maritata as the Empress, right? So this is you here. You are on the lookout. You are being careful, and you may have gotten, as I said before, legal proceeding. Yes, legal proceedings with a solicitor. Okay, for those of you that are not involved with, with the legal stuff, this is you just putting in a lot of thought. Okay, and in other words as well, this King of Swords here and Emperor at the same time could be, they could be just looking over their shoulder. They're in a bit of a tight, in a difficult spot, in a hot spot, and they're just minding their back. Okay, let me look at the King of Rods. The King of Rods, please. We've got Giovine Fanciulla. This is the Virgin, the young maiden. We've got Gran Signore, which is the VIP, someone who is quite abundant, could be quite cocky. This is an entrepreneur, someone who is financially stable. Royal. And then we've got Donna de Servizio, which is, this is, many times I see this as the card of Virgo, but this is the servant, no doubt, and this is the helper. So we've got two women here and the man in the middle. And we've got this VIP person looking at this Virgin, and he's got his back turned to this Donna de Servizio. So I see this as some sort of deceptive energy here, but there is going to be help. There is support here. Okay? So for each and every one of you, this is going to mean something different. I'm going to take a look at the King of Cups right now. For all of you, you know your circumstance, you know your situation. You will know if I'm talking to you and if this is your reading. If not, please head on to your, moon or rising sign as well for more information. What is this King of Cups energy, please, universe? King of Cups energy. Okay, we've got Fortuna, which is the Wheel of Fortune. Then we've got Ammalato, which is low morale. And then we've got Dottore. Thank goodness for that. Thank God for that. Well, there is a change, okay? There is a breeze, a new breeze of change, and that's what Jupiter is bringing on. Jupiter is bringing on a change. This is leaving. Ammalato is going out. The difficulties are moving out because there is a Dottore. Now, this could be, for some of you, even if it has been literal, feeling ill and being in bed, this is the doctor which is going to heal you, or this is the solicitor. This is your helper. Okay, this is the King of Cups. For some of you, this King of Cups could be someone who's in a professional that's going to help you out. If this is in relation to having difficulty, then this could be psychological difficulties. This could be, many, many things. Okay, but whatever the case, the Dottore is positive, very positive indeed. I think I will take a card from the Romance Angels now. I don't want to make your reading too long. I think it's long enough as it is, even up to now. Some people just get tired, 50 minutes, 45 minutes are quite long for readings. So, and I still can't really make them shorter because I want to know the information as well, just like you guys do. One card, please, universe. Archangel Michael and Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel and Michael. One card in relation to love. Capricorn, June 2017. Well, I've got a few cards here. How many is there? Well, that's all right. I'll take them all. Doesn't matter. Okay, we've got, for each person it's going to be different, right? Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Okay, that's the first card. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. You could see these two people that are going on a honeymoon, okay, or just taking time out to be together, away from the crowds. And then we've got religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path, okay? And also we've got attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Okay, so each and every one of you will take the message that resonates for you. There are so many people out there that watch these readings. I think I will leave it at that, dear Capricorn. For any other information, any questions, do not hesitate to email me at divinedebut11@gmail.com. All the information is in the description box below the video. I do appreciate all your comments. I do read all of them, even though I don't get to answer. If there is a question, I usually come back with the answer, but I do read the comments. Just know that, you know, I do take time out because I think that it's very important. I would like to have more time to spend, you know, back and forth writing and giving you more clarity on these readings, but it's just that time is so important. There just isn't enough hours. There aren't enough hours in the day for that. But if it is something important, do reach out, okay? Again, thank you so much for all that you do for my channel. Do keep well, Capricorn. I will be back as soon as I possibly can for the next readings. Talk to you soon. Keep well and keep your head up, okay? Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.